Welcome guys to yet another exciting episode of the Sports Eye Sports football segment. We always talk about Football Kenya, Federation Premier League. Today we are discussing the match day 6, which had some good results, unexpected results, and some other results that are unexplainable for a normal football fan. Also the match day 6 had casualties, some coaches were sacked, and we'll discuss all that. That will be done by me, Ano, na my super guest hapa leo. Hey bro.
Yeah.
Jina yako nani?
Well, my name is Dan Boya. I'm a football fan, upcoming sports journalist, as well as a sports editor. Specifically, I do major on football.
Oh, thank you so much, Dan.
Yeah.
So, hii game week 6, imekuwa na casualties, imekuwa na shocking results, imekuwa na expected results, imekuwa tuseme vitu mingi tu. So what was your general feeling about the game week 6?
Well, my general feeling about game week 6, well, I think I have mixed reactions. Well, considering it was also a derby week, well, and we also saw some things need to be improved in the league. Yeah, I think I have mixed reactions.
Interesting sababu kidogo ni sawa ilikuwa derby week. Ni vile I don't support any of the two teams. So it makes me forget that ilikuwa derby week, but it was a very exciting derby from the fans. AFC sold around 12,000 tickets. Gor fans were all gassed up. Walikuwa na washa flares kwa ground. Ungedhani ni Raja Casablanca inacheza. If you watch the game,
that's what we want to see from the fans actually.
Yeah. And so without wasting time tutaingia kwa results for the round 6 of fixtures.
Yeah.
And I'll start with the first game ilichezwa on Friday, the 6th of October. Tusker played Shabana. The game ended with Shabana winning 1-0. 17 years in the making. The goal was scored by Nyabuto.
Yeah, Vincent Nyabuto, the scorer from a delivery by Aloro.
Yeah. So 17 years in waiting. Shabana wamekaa 17 years bila kuwa kwa ligi. They came played the first 5 fixtures. Hawakuwa wamepata any win. They got their first result win kutoka kwa Tusker. A very good Tusker side. What's your feeling about that?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say the win was for the Shabana fans. They have always been there for their players, all home and away matches. So I think the win was for the fans specifically to give them that motivation to keep on coming in there to watch their matches. You know, a club like Shabana, and with all that following, they need good results. Fans want results. And to me specifically, I feel like those results were for the fans. This will make them even come more and more to more games, make sure they attend Shabana matches. I think it was a good display too, but, well, Shabana are good at set pieces, throw-ins, corners, free kicks. And I've always have this feeling that like they need to maximize on their strength. Like if your strength is set pieces, make sure you maximize it. Make sure every set piece counts. If it's not on target, make it a goal. Yeah, that's what I always do.
So you're trying to say our kusikiza the naysayers saying that they are playing boring football and relying on set pieces. They should actually improve on the set piece and make sure that they score more goals from the set piece.
Yeah, that's what I think. Well, fans can say what they want. Those are
actually not their fans who are talking.
Not their fans actually, I know, because their fans want to win. They don't know how they win. Whether the win comes with a boring match, whether win itakuja na game mbaya, game poa, hata kujua kitu wanataka ni win. Whether watacheza dirty, the most important thing here is a win.
A win.
Yeah.
So kwa hiyo game bado tuliona sitaki kutaja the on-field issues, but I'll mention after the game the Tusker fans wanasemaga ni watu watano, but I didn't see 5 people. Ni watu watano wanasemaga ni watu watano wali confront matano asking about the results. Did you get the rhyming scheme there? Watu watano wana confront watano.
Yeah, I get the rhyming scheme.
So the fans demanded for a result. I saw mixed reactions from the journalists and other fans. Wanasema the coach should not have answered the players, the fans. But others feel that coach anafaa kuwa responsible for the result the team gets. So what's your feeling on that? Una feel fans walifanya the right thing ama fans pia walikosea?
I don't think the fans did the wrong thing because hawaku attack the coach. Security were there around. Well, they did manage the results. You know, people think that Tusker has no fans. I like to say Tusker has fans. There's a time they used to play their home matches in Kinoru, and you could see a number of fans. Well, people joked about it and say a handful or 5, 4 Tusker fans walikutana na Matano wanataka results. Well, even Matano like there's even one of the journalists alikuwa anasema like Matano had the balls to even meet them, like yo alijua hakuna kitu watafanya. So well, I feel like hawakufanya kitu mbaya. You know, these journalists, when it's FC or Gor Mahia,
they say it's a good thing.
They say it's a good thing because I don't know,
they have the numbers.
It's like let's have the equality. Like there's no need of kunini mafans ati hawa kifanya ni mbaya, hawa kifanya ni poa. Like I feel like so long as hawakuguza coach, there was security, I don't see any problem. They did a good thing. Hawakumguza. From the videos I saw, no one touched the coach.
Actually from there the coach will be very alert. Hata irudia makosa alifanya kwa hiyo game, if there is any mistake he did, atakuwa very alert to detail to ensure that Tusker gets the wins. So the next game on Friday was Kakamega Homeboys versus Talanta FC. The game ended in a 3-3 draw. Actually at a point Kakamega Homeboys walikuwa 2 goals up. Ilikuwa 2-0 na walikuwa wanachezea Bukungu. But Talanta walimanage kupiga comeback mpaka game ikaisha 3-3. Eric Ombija scored the 3 goals for Talanta.
Yeah, the first trick of the FKF this season.
And Moses Shuma scored. The national team call-up.
Yeah.
So what's your feeling on the Kakamega Homeboys versus Talanta game? Did you expect a draw from the game?
Well, just like many other fans, I did not expect those results from Kakamega Homeboys, considering they were at home Bukungu Stadium. Well, then the results are coming back twice. That's a good display from Talanta. You know, Talanta is that team. Like, they do things very different. Talanta can come back anytime. You just need to be alert. Whether mwafunga mbili ama tatu. I think we also saw that last season against Gor Mahia.
Against Kariobangi
Sharks. Many teams. Yeah, they always come back. Like, there are teams ukiwafunga, you need to be alert and continue scoring. Like, you don't relax at all. Well, Eric Ombija scoring an hat-trick, that's a good thing. First hat-trick in this season also. He has 4 goals right now. The second top scorer after Omala. I think that's good for the young guy.
He's on form.
Yeah, he's on form.
And then to yet another on form player. On the same Friday, Posta Rangers played Nzoia's Sugar FC at the Kasarani Annex Stadium. Posta Rangers won 2-0. Courtesy of Ken Owino and was it Brian Otieno? Yes, Brian Otieno goal. Ken Owino, the captain for Posta Rangers FC, the most on form team in Kenya right now. A team that has conceded only 1 goal in 6 games. They have the meanest defense. They also have scored the most goals in the league. What's your feeling about the team? Do you feel that they'll keep pushing from there, or it's just, let's say, an Arsenal thing, push for some few months and then lose the grip to Gor Mahia, of course?
Well, regarding the Posta game, I think Posta are on a good run, which is good. Let me talk about Ken Owino, the captain and the defender of the team. I think, personally, I also feel like the guy has been outstanding throughout the first 6 matches we have played so far, conceding only 1 goal, 5 clean sheets in 6 games, and also the attacking is doing well, scoring 10 goals. That's a massive thing. Yeah. So I feel like Posta Rangers are on a good run, and on a good run, it comes very hard. Like, you're always motivated. Like, it becomes very hard kupigwa na any other team. Like, I always feel like when you're on a good run, uwe na continue to hadi ukipata ka team na kupanga tu motivation saka tulichapa, the same motivation continues. I think John Kamau is doing a good job at Posta Rangers, and Ken Owino has been outstanding. Actually, I expected him to be called in the Harambee Stars squad, but it's fine. His time will come. Yeah, they just keep on going. I think they will continue going. When you look at their fixtures, I think they're not stopping anytime soon, because next they are playing Talanta, of course, and so if you look,
So Jana I had a conversation with Ken Owino. I asked him anafilaje about his team being on that run, na anafilaje kama wata win league. And he told me that wanna take a game at a time, which is a very good reply.
Yeah.
So because if a team is taking hawajipe hiyo pressure ya ati tunafaa kubeba ligi or anything, ziwo wanataka tu kucheza game zao. Maybe wanasema the only thing they want to do ni kubeta what they did last season. Last season walimaliza 12th. So wanasema they want to better that. Bettering inaweza maanisha hata number 1, si ndio?
Yeah.
Bettering bado inaweza maanisha number 5, si ndio? It will be a good season as from last season. So what's your take on that?
Like I'd say like every other team okay in the league, they always want to finish above the position they finished last season. Kama ulikuwa champions, you always want to retain and go to play higher level like the CAF and everything. So I think like Poster, that was a good answer from Ken Owino. Taking a game at a time, I think that's a good thing. Yeah, they don't need to look like the title contenders. It's still early. We're still in game week 6. We're going to game week 7. And I feel like, yeah, let them continue taking a game at a time and results will keep on coming. Yeah.
Okay. So, we are done with the Friday fixtures. Zilikuwa, at least tumepata 2 shocking results. Sababu, for Shabana and Tusker, everybody expected Tusker will win.
Yeah.
And Kakamega Homeboyz versus Talanta, everybody expected Talanta Kakamega Homeboyz will win. So hizo mbili zilishock watu sana. The Posta Rangers Nzoia match was not that shocking. Yeah. Many people expected Posta Rangers will continue with their good form. So on Saturday, the first game was played between Nairobi City Stars and Police FC. Ilichezwa huko South Sea. Police Sacco Stadium. And Police won 1-0, courtesy of a Tito Okello goal. Zvado Logarusic has come and boosted the team. Sain on our position 6 in the standings.
Yeah.
Boost team to an extent that team imepata 2 wins in the first 2 games he has managed. Sijui it's all about him ama ni all about the players ama ni nini. So naweza taka as a sports journalist, as a sports fan, naweza taka kusikia your view about the same. Do you think it's all about Logarusic being there ama it's about the players who have stepped up and made sure that watapiga hizo win mbili for the fans and also for the team?
Well, before answering that, I also like to take you back to that Posta Rangers versus young players playing. Like there was that guy Nasur Shikokoti from Bukembe Secondary School. Yeah. It's good to see young players intermarry with the senior schools. Now, talking about the Police game versus Nairobi City Stars. Yeah. Well, I feel like Police got the points, but at the same time, when you look at the man of the match of the game, is Matasi. It tells you a lot. Like a keeper being a man of the match for you, it tells you like you must have been, your defense or your Ninias must have been terrible. But also in football, it's all about wins.
Actually, done on that note, do you think it's the defense that was terrible, or it's the City Stars attack that was firing? Ojua unaweza taka ku remove flowers from the defense, but in real sense upateni the City Stars attack that was very good, but Matasi became better by making those crucial saves and everything.
Well, I think the City Stars striking department led by Etemesi, it's a firing striking up on Mbele, but I feel like no matter how good the strikers are, the defenders must also have their game to match the quality of the strikers.
But again, the defense starts with the goalkeeper. So
they have their game. It's fine. But after all, we can also say that means the City Stars striker were good.
Yeah. So, Ulinzi Stars played Kariobangi Sharks pale Ulinzi Complex in Langata. And Ulinzi got their second win of the season. Maybe saving Modo's job because it was at danger. So the goal that Ulinzi scored ilifungwa na Eno Shotieng. And Kariobangi Sharks wali lose the second time in a row. What's your feeling about that?
Well, Kariobangi Sharks, they started the season well. I don't know what's not happening. Losing 2 matches at a go is not looking good. Plus, well, I expected a draw in my prediction. Like I knew Ulinzi Stars and Kariobangi Sharks, both of them play balls on the ground, like they make sure passes.
Ulinzi.
Not like Kariobangi Sharks, but Ulinzi hawananga hiyo pressure kupura like other teams. Yeah, well, as well as Sharks are good at it.
Gitsa amekulipa pesa ngapi?
Hajanilipa. Gitsa tuongea. What I'm just trying to say, Ulinzi Well, how can like they don't pura that much according to me. They can also Modest that guy anajaribu pia kupiga touch tumeona akiwa Bandari AFC Leopards. We have seen it in pia kupura. So, Enosh Ching is a top striker. There's a time he was actually a top scorer, if I'm not wrong. Enosh Ching, I think they were locking that final third man to finish up the job, and I think it's a good result. It saves Modo's job. Second win of the season, 6 points. It's good for Lindsay. Yeah.
And so Muranga Seal played Sofapaka at the SportPesa Arena in Muranga, formerly St. Sebastian Park. Muranga won 2-0. 2-0. Both goals were scored by Kiplangat. Kiplangat is a former Gor Mahia player. Alianza kucheza akiwa high school, alichezea Gor Mahia akiwa high school actually. Okay. And then alikuwa na Muranga Seal in the NSL. I think hizi ndo bao zake za kwanza kwa ligi. And for me, I expected Sofapaka to win because they have roped in the services of a former Muranga Seal coach, Ezekiel Akwana. Also, I expected the new manager Bounce to be at play in this game. But Muranga Seal walipata win. A rather comfortable 2-0 win.
Yeah. It said that taking points at St. Sebastian Park is quite hard, but I also feel like Sofapaka, the new manager Bounce, is not every time like equal to yao. Like Sofapaka bado, I think they need to do, like you can't sign almost 30 players and expect, that's a huge number plus. I think Sofapaka just in terrible, like, and they're not winning anytime soon, by the way, because their next 3 matches, they are playing Police, Tusker, and I think Leopards. 3 next matches, they are playing very good teams, which are also looking to, of course, they are looking to win. And it's tough. Their win will maybe come at week 10 to Kendele Mbele if they don't improve on their game. But I think they are, it's that season. Kuna ile 2 team inakuanga tu hii season. Maybe
it's season wakikosa kuchunga.
Yeah, it's bad. NSL is calling because they are last on the log. It's actually 1 point. Yeah.
The final game played on Saturday was the derby.
Yeah, the derby.
Mashemeji derby. Lakini siku hizi hata iliacha kuwa derby.
You know,
only one team is winning every other time.
Yeah, recent results.
So of course Gor Mahia won 2-0 courtesy of Benson Omala. Alipiga bao zote mbili. I think hiyo game tutaiguzia tu kidogo because in the next segment hiyo ndo game nataka tuongelee sana in depth. Tuongelee vile uliona sababu I understand tuliwatch hiyo games wote. So una feel hii ni derby kweli?
Well, according to recent results, I think it's just a derby. We can't even like we just have to call it a derby, you know. There are those derbies that even one team dominate even in other countries. Kuna zile zina dominate for some time, they come, they potea, they come back, but it's also a derby. I think Gor Mahia are good looking from last season wame improve game yao. Yeah, and they have quality players. FC were very bad. Yeah, FC were very bad.
Quality players at Gor. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You know the difference between Gor and the rest of the Kenya Premier League teams. Yeah. So, on Saturday, we did not have so many surprise results.
Yeah.
Sababu most people expected Police versus City Stars, maybe Police will win. People expected Muranga Seals versus Sofapaka. Muranga Seal will win based on how terrible Sofapaka are this season. AFC Leopards and Gor Mahia, everybody expected Gor Mahia will win. Anybody who had a contrary expectation was just way off. And so on Sunday we did not have any Kenya Premier League game because of the international fixture between the Rising Starlets and the Angola Under-20. And so the next fixture came on Monday. Bidco United played Bandari at Kasarani Annex, and Bidco won 2-0, courtesy of Thomas Wainaina and Sharif Musa. The game had a casualty. Poleni, nilisahau kusema the AFC Leopards versus Gor Mahia game had a casualty too. Okay. The coach stepped down after the game. So Bidco versus Bandari also had a casualty. Twahir Muidin stepped down right after the game, some few hours after the game, while you lose 2-0. I feel that Bandari did not bring their A game. The coach was trying to experiment something. Actually, he started the game with a back 3. That was a very terrible experiment against a team of the caliber of Bidco, because any other team that has tried a back three with Bidco has lost terribly. Ulinzi did it last season.
Yeah.
Now Bandari have done it this season. I think teams need to learn to avoid starting a back three against Bidco. Bidco use wanatumia unachikio space unachaga katikati ya wing back na huu center back. Wanatumia hiyo space vibaya sana. Wako na very speedy wingers in Eric Michubu and Sharif Musa. Also walitumia very good striker Sami Ndungu. And walitumia Chris Opondo kama anakuwaga winger naturally, but walimtumia kwa midfield, meaning walikuwa na hiyo purpose ya kutumia mbio kwa flanks, sababu kuchanzisha wingers watatu na striker ako fast pia, wanisho kuna 4 very fast players hapo mbele, inamaanisha umeamua kutumia hizo spaces. So what's your general feeling about Bidco beating Bandari and Muhyiddin stepping down?
Well, Bandari losing 2 games, I think, following each other. Yeah, they lost the week 5 and also lost week 6. Well, it was not looking good.
Actually, they had a draw in game week 4, lost game week 5, and lost game week 6.
Yeah, it's not looking good at Bandari. It wasn't looking good at Bandari, but you know, Bidco is that side that lazima ndio umejipanga. Bidco is that team. Leo watacheza hivi, kesho wacheze. Bidco is just, I always call them unpredictable team. Like, wezi jua, Bidco is just, you must always up your game. Go with the best squad always. Play the best formation. Like, well, I think Bidco also deserved the win, but I expected Bandari to score at least a goal. Yeah, I expected Bandari to score at least a goal. Yeah, but Tuair Muhyiddin stepping down and John Baraza taking the interim coach basis. Well, let's see how it unfolds. Next, they are playing Leopards at Maraki. Yeah, let's wait and see. I don't have much about the game.
Okay, actually, John Baraza will have time to prepare his squad. Yeah. Akona the 2 weeks za international break. So, hakutakuwa na excuses ati nilichukua team bila kujua vile ina operate. Actually, yesterday, the Bandari coach did not play Abdallah Hassan.
Yeah,
did not start Abdallah Hassan. He did not start another speedy winger in Kinyanjui. Aliopt kutumia nini wing backs. Alitumia I think Master Siraj Mohamed kama wing back side moja and Enoch Machaka as the wing back on the other side. I didn't feel wakiwa na enough contribution going forward. So ilikuwa terrible. And Sharif alikuwa ana exploit hizo spaces hapo katikati ya Machaka na nani na Satulo. Alikuwa ana exploit hiyo space, alikuwa anakimbia. Actually Sharif almost had a brace. The second shot alipiga straight to the hands of the goalkeeper, and I felt he should have scored more. Bidco should have gotten more goals in that game. And so the final match of the week was played in Moroni Youth Stadium, Gotalila, the hilly place. The match was between Moroni Youth and KCB. KCB won 1-0. Technically, before the game was abandoned in the 90th minute, Juu fans waliingia grau. Wakasukuma mpaka coach wa KCB, Bernard Mwalala. I saw a video where the fan alikuwa alisukuma Mwalala na Mwalala akaanguka chini. And the Adagal, I don't know if is the club CEO or club chairman, alikuwa ana prevent the police officers from getting into the field, whereas his own fans walikuwa wanaingia grao. I didn't think that was a good show, and I think the Football Kenya Federation disciplinary committee or the disputes committee that deals with such issues, they dealt with AFC Leopards versus Kakamega Homeboyz last season uko Bukungu, unakumbuka?
Yeah, I remember.
Banning the fans. I think they should also deal with this case, sababu this in no place kutaikuwa ati fan anaingia grao anaenda kusumbua technical bench. I'd rather hata wangeingia kufanya something else, but kwenda kupiga Mwalala or something like that was totally uncalled for. So I think the Football Kenya Federation should act on that, impose heavy fines, because actually that ground since time immemorial imejulikana na hiyo rowdiness ya fans. So I don't get why we should keep playing matches there. Now the away team is not safe. So what's your feeling about your game and what the incident that happened?
The incident that ilifanya kutoke vita, I think there was a Moroni youth player alichezewa vibaya, and the KCB bench, according to the video, are running complaining that it wasn't a free kick. That's where it all started. Then ukiona, one thing I hate in football ni fans kuingia grao then kupiga technical bench. It's uncalled for. So first things first, I want to see how the federation will act. Like, just like they dealt with Kakamega Homeboys, FC Leopards, fines, taking 3 points away, and that match giving the 3 points to the other team. I expect them to do so, like they also did against the NSL promotion match, Nairobi United versus Zoo in Nakuru. Zoo were deducted 3 points. 3 points they were given to Nairobi, and they were also given fines. So I expect the same. I expect 3 points to be removed from Moroni Youth.
Consistency in the decisions they make.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah. And also 3 points to be added to KCB. And the fines should be, because that's
actually
really
going per the AFC and also going per the Zoo Kericho game. The fines were 500,000 Kenya shillings. So we wait to see if the same amount of fines will be given to Moroni.
Yeah, the Zoo one was Kenyan shilling 300,000.
It was 300.
Yeah, it was 300. The FC Leopards was 500,000. So it shows a bad picture. Like, if fans wanazengia grao, then the chairman or whatever, the CEO is trying to stop the police from doing their job. I think that's something that is not good for our league. We are way far from those things happening in our grounds. I also feel like that ground, according to the history we've been adding, is not safe for visitors. And I feel like they just need to
do away
with the ground. Those guys should play their matches in another different stadium, because, that's what I think.
So guys, that has been it. Everything that has a start as an end. So we've come to the end of our show. Tumekuwa tukiongea about the match day 6 review. And I have been your host, Ano, alongside my guest, Dan Boya. You can follow us on all our social media pages at Sports. Also, up our YouTube, unaweza subscribe to the channel Sports. Hit the notification button to get all the amazing content from the shows, from these and other shows on our page.